Right, good afternoon, boys. Today we're going to be looking at the marketing function and in specific, the marketing activities. Now remember, the marketing function includes things like the product policy, the pricing, the distribution, and the communication policy. So when we look at the marketing activities, we're going to be looking at things like locating the consumer, standardizing, transportation, insurance, and a whole lot of different things that we don't normally associate with. So grading is the process of categorizing things according to similar characteristics. We use quantity, size, quality, and even color. So is it a grade A type meat? Or if we think of our fruit, think of fruit that you would get at Woolworths versus fruit that you might find at a fruit market, right? The grading, it's putting things of similar quality, quantity together as one. Standardizing, on the other hand, is all products are of the same quality. So they are specific according to a specific technical requirement. Right, so it's a certified Karoo meat. Both of these, standardizing and grading, protects the buyer's interests. The next two marketing activities that we are going to look at is transportation and storage. So transportation ensures that products are moved from the producer to the consumer and that this is done on time and as quickly as possible. Storage is often needed as goods must often be stored in warehouses until wholesalers, retailers, or final consumers actually need the goods. When goods are stored, they must also be insured against fire, theft, or damage. Transportation and storage make it possible for marketers to get the right goods to the right place at the right time and in the right quantities. I want you to think for a moment of bananas. How are these bananas stored so that when they arrive at Pick n Pay or Spar, they are still in a relatively good condition for you to consume? Right, now we move on to finance. So finance is concerned mainly with the raising and usage of money. All the marketing is based on the financing decisions, since costs must be carefully planned in order to make sure that there is no wastage. So we have a term called risk bearing. And risk bearing marketing activities have a big risk factor, since a business can never be sure that its products will be sold. There is a possibility that the products might be damaged, stolen, or that they become outdated, which will then result in financial losses. Under financing, we also need to look at the issue of buying and selling. You see, some businesses need to buy raw materials in order to manufacture the final products, while some businesses buy and sell goods and services. Right, there is a link between marketing activities, and I'm going to give you an example to help you understand it. So, the paper for newspaper is manufactured from wood. It involves a long procedure to convert the wood into pulp and the pulp into paper. The paper is then delivered to and stored at the site where the newspaper will be printed. A large number of marketing activities are involved here, including transporting the wood and the paper, warehousing, storage, buying and selling the wood and the paper, and ensuring all of these transactions. In the newspaper office, the editors prepare articles, while designers plan the layout of the paper. Journalists all over the world contribute to create a single edition of a newspaper. The final print is delivered to the printer, who will then print the newspaper in the right quantities. The newspapers are then packed and distributed to wholesalers, retailers, and street vendors for consumers to buy. So both production and marketing processes add utility to products and services. Production changes raw materials into consumer goods. Think of the wood being changed to paper that is then used in newspapers. So when we talk about form utility, this is the production process which changes the shape, the size, the color, or even the texture of a product. Place utility is the value added to a product to make sure that it is available in a convenient place for consumers to purchase. So just to recap, when we talk about marketing activities, we look at things like finance, insurance, transport, storage, collection and distribution, grading and standardization, as well as the buying and selling of the products. Have a great day.